Hey everybody, Zachary from Zachary Zoo Adventures. I am in Phoenix, Arizona, and today I am visiting the Phoenix Zoo. This is an AZA accredited zoo. I'm excited to be here. It's one of the main reasons for coming to Arizona on this road trip, so I'm excited to be here. As you can see, I'm wearing a completely different hat right now. As I mentioned before in my other videos, but in case you don't know, this is actually the first road trip I ever started wearing this hat. This was actually a birthday gift from two of my friends. So I really like this hat a lot. So I believe this is the fourth video I'm wearing this hat. So I'm excited to be at this zoo. This is supposed to be a very large zoo. So I do have my extra batteries with me just in case. So I'm gonna go and see if there's gonna be a map when I get inside, and then we'll see which way we're gonna head. So as you enter the zoo, you actually do go over this little bridge here. It's really cool. So first up, we got black vulture and turkey vulture. So I see both vultures right over there. Yeah, usually there's the black vulture. So I usually see these type of vultures in my neighborhood all the time. Do enjoy these birds a lot. Yeah, the vultures look like they have tons of space for them. Looks nice. Alright, so this is the map of the Phoenix Zoo. It looks like a very good sized zoo. So I am right over here by the front. Probably going to start off with the Stingray Bay first, and after that I'll probably head to check out this area towards the Arizona Trail and see everything in this area first. Got Critter Corner.
Yeah, so right now, with babies on their mind right now, so these guys can be territorial around this time of year. It's just a natural behavior for them. Essentially, we just ignore it, and as time passes, they slowly get better at it. We just don't want to give attention to that negative behavior, because if we do, then they'll start thinking, hey, we get it.
Alright, we got Stingray Bay. Alright, so I'm now in the Stingray Bay area. This is what we're gonna see. We got cow-nose ray, white-spotted bamboo shark, epaulet shark, and blue-spotted ribbon-tail ray. Oh, there we go. You can see there's the cow-nose rays. Oh, there's the blue-spotted ribbon-tail ray right there. Yeah, it looks like the cow-nose rays are the type of stingrays I mostly see in here. You actually can touch and feed the rays, but since I do not wash my hands, I'm not going to be touching them, so I'm mostly just here to show them to you. Very nice. Yeah, that's a very nice waterfall there. Super beautiful. Yeah, that's very nice. Do love the cow-nose rays. Oh, I do see the bamboo shark. The white-spotted bamboo shark. Yes, the cow-nose rays are the rays I mostly see so far. Super nice. I am to see. Be water wise. Always do my best to film the information just in case you are interested. The ocean food web. Here tells you how to feed a stingray. Over here gives another side view of that really gorgeous waterfall that goes right into the stingray pool. Got some of the cow-nose rays. Yeah, this is all very beautiful. Race anatomy. Yeah, this is all super fantastic. Absolutely love this. Oh, there's the white-spotted bamboo shark right there. I don't really see the epaulet shark anywhere, so it's possible it's probably hiding in some of these little pots there, because it does have those little areas for him to hide in, or maybe somewhere underneath that little waterfall there. You can see all the rays swimming up here. Really nice. Also do have a hand washing station just in case you want to touch and feed the rays. Always important to wash your hands before and after you touch them. They also do have this little area here to put your items in case you want to touch and feed the rays. Yeah, this looks like a very beautiful touch pool here. It's really fantastic. Absolutely love it. Alright, so I'm now going to check out the Arizona Trail. Alright, Arizona Trail. I'm going to head through here. Got the birds and reptiles. Got this little nice aviary. I'm going to see black-bellied whistling duck, black vulture, common raven, Gambel's quail, green-winged teal, hooded merganser, snowy egret, turkey vulture, wild turkey, white-faced ibis, white-faced whistling duck, and wood duck. Yeah, this is really, really nice. Oh, I do see the turkey. Oh, and there's the raven. I do see the turkeys and the raven. Yeah, so the ravens are much more bigger than crows. You can tell how big they look, and they have a much more thicker bill. Looks like the turkey's coming on over. Hi, turkey. How are you? Hi there. It's a really cute bird. There's one of the other birds there. Hope you can see with all the mesh. So I have to lift my camera above so you can see it better. Yeah, a much more bigger turkey in the back. Next habitat, we got common chuckwalla, desert spiny lizard, Sonoran desert tortoise, and spiny-tailed iguana. Wow, this looks like an impressive habitat. Do you see one of the lizards or one of the reptiles in here? Guessing that's a spiny-tailed iguana. From over here, I could see there's one of the smaller lizards. Guessing that might be the desert spiny lizard. Over here it gives you another view of the spiny-tailed iguana. Wow, this is really, really nice. Definitely can tell it mimics the desert. I only see two of the lizards in here. I do not see the other two types. So I don't really see the chuckwalla anywhere, and I also don't see the... Can't remember which the other one was, but I don't see it. That's from over here. I actually found them. It's one of the smaller ones. So the only animal I don't see in here is the Sonoran desert tortoise. So it's probably hiding somewhere really, really well because I just don't see it. Just as I was about to leave, so the much more bigger turkey came out. Guessing this is probably the male, and the other two we saw earlier were the female, so this might be the male turkey. There's one of the females coming by. And next habitat we got desert box turtle and Sonoran mud turtle. Okay, I like this habitat. I do see one of the turtles. It's like that's the Sonoran mud turtle. Now I'm trying to find the desert box turtle, but I don't really see him anywhere, so he's probably hiding somewhere really, really well. So hopefully I should be able to have enough time to come back here later, because this is right at the front of the zoo, so I will definitely check back here later during my rewalk. Got some more birds here. Got black vulture. And got this other aviary here. Yeah, so I'm inside a free flight aviary. This the white-faced ibis looks like. Yeah, so I do love the design of this aviary. You can tell it definitely mimics the desert. And there's the snowy egret. It's a very nice bird. Ooh, just flew away. I do see one of the other birds. It's the black-bellied whistling duck. And there's the white-faced whistling duck. There's two of them. This looks really nice. One of the other birds there. We got black-tailed prairie dog. Cute, but not so cuddly. Oh, this is nice. So the prairie dogs. Do enjoy the prairie dogs. I also do see 3 of the turkey vultures. So turkey vultures are in a free flight aviary, so I'm guessing the vultures don't eat the prairie dogs. Yes, this is all a free flight aviary, so the birds have access to go wherever they want to. Got a nice little stream. From up here, I can see you got 2 of the black vultures up there. You got black-necked garter snake. Trying to find the snake. Oh, I do see it. It was right behind the rock there. Didn't notice it, but it was right there. We got terrestrial garter snake. Another gorgeous habitat. Snake's right over here. Trying to block out the reflection, but you can see the snake. I'm gonna go inside here and see the Arizona reptiles. We got Sonoran lyre snake. Wow, this looks like a gorgeous habitat. Oh, I do see the snake. I completely missed it, but the snake's underneath that little rock here. And the snake is right under there. Next habitat, we got Mandarin alligator lizard and yarrow spiny lizard. Oh, I do see one of the lizards. Can't really tell which one that is, but you can see its tail. So actually, I do see the face of one of them. I'm not sure if there's 2 of them in there or if that's all just one lizard. But there actually is a lizard under the rock there. We got green rat snake. Oh, this habitat is gorgeous. I do see the snake. And we got a second one in the back. We got twin spotted rattlesnake. Wow, this habitat is really gorgeous. Looks like he's up on the rock there chilling. Got western black king snake. There he is. Right up at the glass. Got banded rock rattlesnake. Yeah, there we go. Tails right there. It's got Arizona mountain king snake. Ooh, looks like he's moving around. So the king snake here kind of resembles the coral snake, but it does not have the yellow colorings and the white color, the white bands on its skin do not touch the red, or the black don't touch the red. I don't know which one it is, but I do know the king snake is actually non-venomous. Next up is ridge-nosed rattlesnake. Alright. Up on the rock here, looks like. Okay, Grand Canyon rattlesnake. I'm impressed with this habitat. The rattlesnake is right here. We got a hobby rattlesnake. I'm impressed with this. He's right up at the glass. We got an albino western diamondback rattlesnake. Alright. I don't think I've ever seen the albino western diamondback rattlesnake before. We got a Massasauga. Oh, I do see the snake. Almost missed him. He's so small, I almost missed him, but he's right there. We got a desert king snake. Yeah, the king snake is right back there. I can see his skin there, it's right in the back. Got a long-nosed snake. Super gorgeous habitat. It looks like a very cool snake. I like the markings on it. Got a Great Basin rattlesnake. Oh, looks like this one's active. A southwestern speckled rattlesnake. That snake looks nice. Got a glossy snake. Looks like the snake is underneath this log. We got a second southwestern speckled rattlesnake.
They're not an iguana. They're like a regular
We got a tiger rattlesnake. Oh, there we go. Now, I don't think I've ever seen this type of rattlesnake before.
Snake. What does the snake do? You were going to see it.
We got a third southwestern speckled rattlesnake.
And I'll be here soon. Okay.
We got a Mojave rattlesnake. So the snake is actually right back there.
We'll go find a turtle.
So they kind of look like the western diamondback rattlesnake, only the markings on skin are more oval shaped and not like diamonds. So that's how you can tell the difference between a Mojave rattlesnake or a western diamondback rattlesnake. Just in case you're ever out in the desert and you encounter a snake that has ovals like this one, it would be a Mojave rattlesnake. And if the markings are diamond shaped, then it would be a western diamondback rattlesnake. So this has multiple different types of reptiles. We got prairie rattlesnake, red coach whip, western diamondback rattlesnake, Arizona black rattlesnake, Sonoran gopher snake, and black-tailed rattlesnake. This is actually a two-sided habitat. Got a bunch of the rattlesnakes here. Guessing that's the Arizona black rattlesnake.
I wouldn't have got that from a turtle.
Got a bunch of them over there, looks like.
I hate it when there's a snake and you can't find
So I'm guessing that one's the prairie rattlesnake. So another rattlesnake in the back.
Oh yeah.
So over here, you can see there's the Sonoran gopher snake. Yeah, so this snake up here is definitely the prairie rattlesnake. The only snake I don't see in here is the red coach whip. All I see are mainly the rattlesnakes, and also the gopher snake. So it's mainly just the rattlesnakes and the gopher snake I see in here. Yeah, so I'm impressed with this habitat. It definitely mimics the desert. A healthy respect. Oh, we got deserts of the world. Got a Baja Blue Rock lizard. Oh, there we go. This habitat we got Kimberly Rock Monitor and Gidgee Skink. Yes, oh, I do see one of them. It looks like one of them's up in that little crevice there. You can see its tail. This looks like that's the Gidgee Skink. You can tell by its spiny tail. And I do see the monitor's tail. You can see that's the tail right there. A very small object. I believe that's the tail. So the monitor's inside this little rock here. We've got Mozambique girdled lizard and pancake tortoise. Alright, so I found the pancake tortoise there. They're underneath this rock. But I don't really see the Mozambique girdled lizard anywhere, so it's might be hiding somewhere really, really well. Got Gila monster. It looks like he's in the back. Monster medicine. Lay low. The bite. We got Rio Forte beaded lizard. Yeah, do you see them? There's two of them in the habitat. Yeah, so these animals closely resemble the Gila monster, only instead they have green markings instead of red markings to them. Survival in the deserts of the world. Deserts of the world. We got red spitting cobra. It's got a wonderful habitat. See, there's the cobra's tail, and the rest of its body's right back there. We got shield-tailed agama. It's a cute lizard. Got a western banded gecko. I'm trying to find this gecko, but it's very, very small and closes. I'm guessing that means it must be very, very tiny, so I don't really see the gecko anywhere, so I'm guessing it might be a very small animal. Got a desert blonde tarantula. Oh, I see the tarantulas right there. Pretty neat animal. Also, it's got a very wonderful habitat. That's Santa Catalina Island rattlesnake. You can see it right there. That's Saharan horned viper. There we go. It's got a little horn sticking up out of its head. That's where it gets the name horned. Got Sidewinder. And there it is. And the sand looks like got saw-scaled viper. There we go. It looks like a very cool snake. There's a second one up in the tree. I almost did not see the second one. Yeah, so there's two of them in the habitat. I'm gonna go inside diversity in the desert. Arthropods. A sunburst diving beetle. Where do you see it? Very, very small, but luckily you can see it right there. Got common desert centipede. So apparently the sign does not specify which animals in which habitat, but I'm guessing the centipede's in this one. But I don't really see it anywhere. Got a giant vinegaroon. I do see the vinegaroon. Glass a little smidge, but see it right there. It's southwestern widow spider. As you can tell, this is definitely the widow spider because of all the webbing. It's also got all these dead bugs for him or her to eat. I don't see it anywhere, so it's probably hiding somewhere. Got a Great Plains toad. Oh, so there's three of them in this habitat. There's one right there. They blend in really well. Got Arizona walking stick. Alright, so I do see there's one actually right here. You blend in really well. Also got one right there. Just in case you don't see it, it's right over here. Blends in super well. We got Couch's spadefoot toad. This is the habitat for one of the toads. Doing the best I can to find the toad, but I don't really see it anywhere. Then we got a red spotted toad. And again, don't see the toad anywhere. So it's probably hiding really well. Got Sonoran desert toad. We got three of them in here. There's one in the water dish there. Got night snake. Alright, so the snake is inside a little den there, or cave. Yeah, it's in there hiding. A tiger salamander. He's right there. Kind of looks like he's smiling. A desert iguana. This habitat's gorgeous. Got a western hognose snake and western shovel-nosed snake. And I can tell that's the hognose snake right there. I don't see the shovel-nosed snake in here. It's probably in one of the other habitats. Yeah, so I actually see it in this habitat. It's all the way in the back, apparently. You can kind of see its skin or coloring there, so it's back there. Got a thorn scrub hook-nosed snake. Yes, the snake is right there. He's very small. I almost didn't see him. Really nice. Yeah, there's a little insect there. I'm not sure if it's gonna eat it or not. Got an eastern patch-nosed snake. This habitat looks nice. right here at the glass. Very, very thin snake. Going underground. Got a green toad. Oh, do you see them? They're very, very small. It's got one on the log there. It kind of looks like he's stuck in there, though I'm pretty sure he's not stuck. I'm pretty sure that's just the way he likes to be, but I guess it must be comfortable for him. Got a New Mexico milk snake. There he is. Got black spotted collared lizard. Nice. There he is. Up on the rock. Got desert rosy boa. It's a cool snake. Got Mexican rosy boa. The snake is right back there. That's Sonoran collared lizard. Trying to find this lizard. Oh, I do see it. Yeah, the lizard's right under the rock there. You kind of see there's its tail. Yes, it's right back there, it looks like. This habitat has multiple different animals. You got common chuckwalla, spiny-tailed iguana, and desert box turtle. This habitat's nice. There's the spiny-tailed iguana. There's the common chuckwalla.
Look at this one. It has red on it.
Yeah, do you see the desert box turtle? There's a second box turtle right over there. A North American desert. It tells us about all the different deserts. Great Basin Desert, Mojave Desert, Sonoran Desert, and the Chihuahuan Desert. A cactus ferruginous pygmy owl. Oh, this is a very wonderful habitat. Trying to find the owl. But with the word pygmy in its name, I'm guessing that means it must be a very small owl. Because I don't see the owl in here anywhere, so I'm definitely gonna have to try and check back here later. Hopefully it'll be out. So I'm inside another really nice aviary. So this is what we're gonna see in here. We got turkey vulture, burrowing owl, and roadrunner. Alright, you see the burrowing owl right there. Really cute. As you see, two roadrunners in the back there. Yeah, so luckily I think we saw the turkey vultures on the other side in the other aviary. So I'm gonna follow the signs towards the ring-tailed coyote and mountain lion. Got ringtail. Alright, it's a wonderful habitat. Now I'm going to see if I can find the ringtail. Oh, so this is a secondary habitat for the ringtail. He's in the little box there sleeping. We got golden eagle. Wow, this is nice. And you see a golden eagle? You got a second one right there. Looks like that one's eating something. So all these other smaller birds you see in here are not part of the zoo. These are all wild birds. Under our wing. We got coyote. Wow, this is an impressive habitat. Now I'm gonna see if I can find the coyote. Alright, so I see the coyotes in the back. Way in the back, looks like. Yeah, I can see the coyotes way back there. It's a magnificent animal. And I absolutely love the habitat for them. It's wonderful. I like all the cactuses around here. It's amazing. Having a howling good time. Got collared peccary. Yeah, do you see the piggies? Very fuzzy piggies. So see, there's 4 of them. Looks like 2 of them are kind of like nuzzling against each other. Yeah, these pigs are very adorable. And again, I really love the habitat for them. It is just gorgeous. Got tons of space for them. The saguaro provides. Wow. It's a wonderful cactus. Actually, they do have signs pointing in different directions. So I'm probably going to head towards the right, towards the bobcat, pronghorn, and Mexican wolf. And I'll probably get all these animals after. Got bobcat. Yeah, you see the bobcat? Right over there. It's a nice looking kitty cat. Do love the bobcat. Yeah, so the bobcat looks like it's got tons of space.
Yeah, getting excited. Yeah.
The bobcat's pacing back and forth, so I'm guessing it must be waiting to get some food from the worker. Got peninsular pronghorn. Wow, I do love this habitat. I do see 1 pronghorn. Apparently that's the only one I see out here. So I'm guessing there's more of them in the back. Yeah, so I think I may try to check back here later and see if there are more pronghorn in the habitat. In this habitat we got Montezuma quail, mourning dove, and white-throated ground dove. Also got thick-billed parrot as well. So the only bird I see in here are the thick-billed parrots. So I take that back, I do see one of the other birds. I believe that's one of the doves. Or maybe it's a quail. Can't really tell. I think it's the Montezuma quail. So I was incorrect. The Montezuma quail is actually right there on the ground. And this is actually the white-throated ground dove. And that's the mourning dove there in the hay. We got Mexican wolf. And this looks like a wonderful exhibit. Trying to find the wolfies. There's another side view of the Mexican wolf, but do not really see the wolfie anywhere, so I will check back here later. Got a bald eagle. This is nice. Got 2 of them right there. Those are some gorgeous birds. Oh, this is nice. It's actually a secondary habitat for the birds, and see there's all the thick-billed parrots up there. Got great horned owl. Alright, so I was incorrect. This is not a secondary habitat for the birds we saw earlier. It's the habitat for the owl. There's 2 of them there. Got California condor. Wow, this habitat looks massive. You see one right there. That's a cool bird. And I see a second one right in the back. Information about them.
Pumping one side while like eating the other side. I'm like, this is a great picture, but I like that. But it's so, yeah, it's exhausting, and I'm just like, I kind of
Yeah, this habitat is absolutely impressive. It's really, really wonderful. Alright, I've got the big cats of Arizona. This is actually the newest area of the zoo that just opened last month. Predator persecution. Jaguars in Arizona. Alright, we got jaguar. Alright, there we go. I do see the jaguar. Oh, just got up. That is a gorgeous kitty cat. Wow. What's really cool is that the jaguar's got this bridge here that leads into this habitat. So the jaguar's got, I believe, 2 different habitats for him to go into. Big cats, big responsibility. Tools and techniques of the trade. Yeah, this is super beautiful. Jaguar has an amazing habitat. It's got some water to be in. Man, this is all just beautiful. Alright, we got mountain lion, which unfortunately, according to the sign, says it is off habitat for some reason. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show you the mountain lion. So I'm sure most of you have seen a mountain lion before, but just in case, that's what they look like. Press up here, you can actually see the second jaguar. So you got 2 jaguars, you got the male and female. So this is actually the female jaguar sleeping on the little bridge there. It's having a cat nap. Yes, this is all a secondary habitat for the jaguar. So this is a brand new area, just opened last month. Wow, this is absolutely awesome. Big Cats of Arizona, the beginning. Adapted to hunt. Yeah, it's another view of the mountain lion habitat. It's kind of a bummer I didn't get to see it, but still, nothing we can do about it because it is the animal's choice if they want to be outside or inside. And it does not specify why it is off habitat. What is a big cat? Big Cats and Us. And again, I know I'm saying a lot, but it just looks so beautiful. Alright, so that was a very cool area, because like I said, the Big Cats of Arizona is a brand new area that just opened last month in April. It's very, very cool when a zoo or a community supports their local zoo, because that usually means when a community cares about their local zoo, it gives them the funding and luckily gives them enough money to add new habitats and add new animals, because basically the way you support your local zoo is where you basically just let your friends or your family know, and then eventually the word gets spread out through the public, and then more people start visiting the zoo, and then the more people that start visiting the zoo, the more money the zoo gets to add new stuff to the property. So the Big Cats of Arizona, like I said, I know I'm saying a lot, but it looks super beautiful because like I said, it just opened last month, so this is the newest area of the zoo. I'm showing you the map again so you can see where I'm at. So I just did the Arizona trail, so now I'm going to head up in this direction towards the savanna and probably head up past these animals towards the Desert Lives trail. Then probably going to check out all the animals from the Africa trail here. So it's a very, very large zoo so far, so it's really, really nice. Also have this little safari cruiser here. So I'm guessing this goes past all the habitats just in case you don't want to walk through the whole zoo. They also have this, but I chose to walk through it because it's very good exercise for me. We got the African savanna. It's got multiple animals in this habitat. We got a yellow-billed stork, Thompson's gazelle, helmeted guinea fowl, Maasai giraffe, and gray-crowned crane. Wow, This is an impressive habitat. Do you see there's the yellow-billed stork right there? Are our animals happy? The savanna habitat. Yeah, this habitat is super impressive. I can see the giraffes all the way out there in the distance. Hopefully there'll be another side view where I can get a closer look at it. Yeah, I see the helmeted guinea fowl right there. Also got this really nice tower. I'm guessing this is where they do their giraffe feeding, but it does not look like they're doing any feeding yet. I got a closer view of the guinea fowl. I see a second one just came out. Yeah, this habitat is super amazing. Absolutely love it. Yeah, I was correct. This actually is where they do their giraffe feeding, but it does not look like they're doing any feeding right now. Alright, so if you do come here to this zoo, it's very important that you stay hydrated because it's a very, very large zoo. So I also do recommend you wear comfortable walking shoes because it's a very, very large zoo, especially if you're coming here during the summer when it's really, really hot. But luckily, since I'm here during spring, it does not feel too hot right now because I believe it's somewhere like in the mid-70s right now. So luckily, it's not too hot right now, but still, I do recommend you stay hydrated and you wear comfortable walking shoes for whenever you come to the zoo. Next up is Predator Passage. Where we got spotted hyena. Say hi to Tamu and Taziki. This is a very wonderful habitat. It's amazing. Alright, so the hyena's in the back there sleeping, looks like. Yeah, looks like he's sleeping in the back there. So it's still a little early. So it's possible I might try to check back here later and see if he's moving around. I'm not exactly sure. I can see there's the tram ride going by there. I chose not to ride this because I assumed if I walked through the zoo at my own pace, it would be good exercise. Yeah, so I'm probably not going to go on this today. So over here gives you another side viewing of the spotted hyena. It's really impressive. Yeah, so the second hyena is in a little cave or den there, looks like, sleeping. We got Amur leopard. Again, this is another really fantastic habitat. Oh, I do see the Amur leopard. It's like he's having a cat nap in the little box there, or in the shaded area. Really, really nice cat. Here we got fennec fox and leopard tortoise. Wow, another really nice habitat. A tortoise inside a little box there. Wow, this is really, really wonderful. I'm trying to find the fox. Okay, so the fox is inside a little den here. Oh, he's super cute. I absolutely love foxes a lot, and wolves. Because every time I see a fox or a wolf or coyote at a zoo, I always makes me think of my dogs back at home. So this fox really makes me think about my dogs back home. So I do miss my dogs. We got meerkat. Wow, again, I'm impressed with this habitat. I see the meerkats right up on the little termite mound there. Nice information here. A meerkat just came running down. He's got another one right there. Yeah, I absolutely love the meerkats. Got tons of space for them, even some reproduction of a termite mound for them to be up on, so the lookout can make sure the clan is safe. So meerkats just went under there, so they actually do have these tunnels for them to crawl through. Yeah, you can see the meerkat goes right through the little tunnel there. That's really cool. Oops, stretching. Oh, looks like he's just stretching. We got another one right up here. And over here gives another side view. Oh, got one meerkat up here. Yeah, it's another side view for the meerkat habitat. And meet the meerkat mob. More information about the meerkat mob. And here we got a lapid-faced vulture and Ruppel's griffin vulture. So apparently there's a little sprinkler there that keeps the vultures cool, so I can't get any closer because I don't want my camera getting wet. What's that? And so the Ruppel's griffin vulture is the type of vulture I mostly see. It's a bunch of them. And that's the lapid-faced vulture right there. And I do love the habitat for them. Leopard lifestyles. And over here is another side viewing for the Amur leopard. Really like all the flowers it has in its habitat. Leopards under pressure. Spotted society. We got African lion. Rough and tumble. The lion lowdown. Wow, that's nice. It's like the lions are back there sleeping together. They look super cute. All having a cat nap. Alright, so I'm gonna go up this tower here and probably gonna give me an upper view of the lions and probably, hopefully, a closer view of the giraffes. Yeah, so up here it gives you a wonderful view of the lion habitat. It's got that nice little pyramid thingy right there. Wow, it is so beautiful up here. You can see there's the vultures. It's all the predator passage out there. Wow, it's so beautiful up here. Alright, so apparently this little upper trail here actually goes in that direction past those habitats. So what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to head towards that habitat there, then backtrack and head down this tower or towards the habitat in that direction. Yeah, so the lions do have tons of space for them. Wow, this is just awesome. Got red river hog. Another super impressive habitat. Alright, do you see the red river hog? It's right in the back. It's a cool animal. From right up here gives you an upper view for the Ruppel's griffin vulture and the lapid-faced vulture. And it also does kind of give you another view for the giraffes. Alright, so that's the tower I'm just on. So apparently it takes me on this trail. So now I'm going to head on this trail towards the Desert Lives Trail. This is all beautiful. Definitely love the layout of this zoo. Seeing lots and lots of cactus lately at the zoo. We got the Desert Lives. It's a mini map of the Desert Lives Trail. Saw a dirt walkway. So whenever you come on through this part of the zoo, I recommend you be extremely cautious because there are rattlesnakes in Arizona. So I do recommend you be extremely cautious whenever you're coming through this area, just in case there could be rattlesnakes. Hunt's Tomb. Yeah, so that's actually the little pyramid thing we saw earlier. So that's the Hunt's Tomb. Yeah, this is very, very nice. Going down the trail. Got some more cactus. Man, this is just beautiful. I also do love the rock formation here. It looks very beautiful. Absolutely amazing. Also, we have a drinking station here. So like I said, it's very important you stay hydrated at the zoo. What is a Tinaha? Got this nice little bighorn sheep statue. Alright, we got desert bighorn sheep. Wow. This is a beautiful habitat. Hey, do you see the sheep? We got 2 of them right here on the bottom. We got 3 more there. Yeah, so the bighorn sheep look like they have plenty of space for them. Yeah, this is an awesome habitat for them. Do like all the rock formations around their habitat. It's nice information. Yeah, bighorn rangelands. It's nice. Human impact. Some more human impact. This is nice information here. We got this nice Arabian oryx statue. Alright, we got Arabian oryx. Alright, do you see the oryx? Got those really nice big horns. See more of them out there. There's some cool animals. And again, I'm super impressed with the habitat for the Arabian oryx. It's beautiful. Gathering the survivors.
Have assistance.
Half a world away. Operation Oryx. To save an oryx. Yeah, the Arabian oryx have plenty of space for them. Even have some shaded areas for them. Got a couple of them in the back. Looks like these 2 are eating together, looks like. Got Aldabra tortoise. Alright, so it does not seem like the tortoises are out just yet, but hopefully I'll be able to see them during my rewalk. So as I was coming out of the desert trail, the tortoises are actually on this side of the habitat. Got 2 of them together in the water. Missed that tortoise coughing. More information about the Aldabra tortoise. Why so big?
Where is it? Oh, that super giant one.
Yeah, there's another one up here.
Here, Stacey. There's 2 of them right there.
I'm showing you the map again so you can see where I'm at. So I just did the Deserts Lives trail, so now I'm probably going to check out the porcupine, then head over to the hornbill and the warthogs, then we're going to head in this direction past the rhinos, then the mandrill and baboons, then past the African painted dogs and cheetah habitat, and eventually I'll get to all these animals here. We got Cape Porcupine. Alright, it's a wonderful habitat. Looks like the porcupine is in that little cave there. I did see some movement, so the porcupine is in there. Alright, we got Abyssinian ground hornbill. Alright, so the hornbill is out. He's actually in the back. It's got an amazing habitat. Alright, and there is the hornbill. All the way in the back, looks like. Oh, there's 2 of them. I didn't see the second one. There's 2 of them in the back. Hey, there's 2 hornbills back there. We got warthog. Alright, so this is the habitat for the warthog. Trying to find him. I'm guessing he blends in with the rocks. Alright, you see the warthogs. Got 2 of them. Both resting up at the fence. It's like they're sleeping. Got a golden-breasted starling and spotted decock. Alright, you see the starling right there. Pretty gorgeous bird. Oh, and there's the decock right there. It's the spotted decock. Another one of the birds there. I'm guessing that's a female golden-breasted starling because it doesn't look like the one up front here. So that's definitely the female in the back. Got Lady Ross Turrico and violet-backed starling. Yeah, so the Turrico is right back there. There's a second Turrico in the back, looks like. But I don't see the violet-backed starling. So it's possible that this bird here is the violet-backed starling, but I don't know for sure, so I'll check back here a little later just to be safe and sorry. Alright, we got southern white rhinoceros. Alright, do you see the rhino? Right over there. Just in case you're not familiar with my channel, you'll know the rhino is my second favorite type of animal to see at zoos, right behind the elephant. Looks like the white rhino has a wonderful habitat for him. So nice. Over here is a lower view of the white rhino. Apparently in this area is a quiet zone, so I have to talk a little softly. Yeah, the white rhino's right back there. And I honestly do feel a little sad for these animals because usually every year these animals are slaughtered by greedy humans every year for their horns, because people believe that their horns have special medicinal purposes in them, but their horns contain zero medicinal purposes, and their horns are actually made of keratin, which is the same material of our hair and fingernails. Yeah, so it's super sad how these magnificent animals are murdered every year for absolutely nothing. It's a gorgeous animal. And the white rhino just have tons of space for him. Where we got mandrill. Oh, this is an impressive habitat. Got two mandrills, looks like.
I want this one is, Mom.
Yeah, there's two of them, looks like. So over here gives you a side viewing for the mandrills. A close look at the ones over here. We got this next habitat here. Looks like this is the habitat for their hamadryas baboons. Oh, do you see one right there? Oh, that's a cool looking animal. Yeah, I was right. These are hamadryas baboons. And they have an impressive habitat. You see a much more fluffier or bigger one there. I'm guessing that one's the male. So this one looks smaller than the other one laying against the wall. So this might be the female baboon. And here we got three different animals in this habitat. We got Nyala, gray-crowned crane, and sulcata tortoise. That's their habitat. And you see two of the Nyala. Two of them looks like. Yeah, so over here I can see there's the sulcata tortoise, also known as the African spurred tortoise. But the only animal I don't see in here is the gray-crowned crane. So I'll definitely check back here later. Hopefully it'll be out. We got African painted dogs. Yeah, so the dogs are all the way in the back. Yeah, it looks like they're in the back there, because there's a worker I saw, so it looks like they're getting some food from the keepers, looks like. Yeah, it looks like they're waiting for their food from the keeper. Yeah, the dogs are in the back, looks like. Yeah, I do love their habitat. Super impressive. It's nice. We got one coming down here. Maybe not. Yeah, I think they're in the back there waiting to get some food from the keeper. This here tells you what to do if you can't find the painted dogs. Alright, so the African painted dogs are now coming up closer here. Hi, doggies. Oh, some turtles just went in the water. Oh man, they are so cute. Hi, puppies. Oh, going in the water. Oh, looks like he's getting a drink. Going back up on land. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, going back to the back. Here we got cheetah. Alright, so the cheetah is actually laying down in the back against the wall, looks like. He's having a cat nap. And I do love the cheetah habitat. It's impressive. Yeah, so the cheetahs are actually right next to the African painted dogs. The cheetah looks like it just lifted up his head. Just looking to see what all the commotion is. I think I accidentally woke him up. We've got the conservation center over here. And a Chirachua leopard frog. I don't think this area has any animals, but I'm still going to show you the information here just in case you're interested. Recovery of a species. Slowly declining. Squirrel in peril.
Right now.
Good news. Back from the brink of extinction. What are those big blue things?
Oh no!
Yeah, so over here is actually some tadpoles. Hopefully you can see with all the reflection. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are tadpoles. A rare raptor. The Phoenix Zoo's global conservation involvement. Welcome. Narrow-headed garter snake. Mount Graham red squirrel. So we got some little fish in here, looks like.
I see it.
I gotta find it again, girl.
Conservation at work. Saving energy and endangered species. So they're doing some construction over here. Don't know exactly what's going to be here, but it looks like they're building something new in this area. They also do have camel rides here. Probably not going to go on them, but so you can still see them from here. So I'm showing you the map again so you can see where I'm at. So I'm right by the camels here. There's a lot of backtracking at this zoo, but it's still really, really nice. So I'm probably going to go on this trail past the otters and towards the zebras and the flamingos. Then I'm going to backtrack again and check out these animals in that area, then past the monkey village and Maid wolves, then go on this trail towards the tigers and the Komodo dragon. Then I'm going to go backtrack again and then head into the forest of Uko. Got spotted-necked otter. Wow. Looks like an impressive habitat. It's got plenty of water to see. Oh, I do see the otter. I completely missed it. But the otter's in the water right there. Almost thought it was just a log, but that's actually the otter. Underneath the log there. He's now swimming. Apparently over here is where they usually have the flamingos, but it looks like their habitat is under construction. Yeah, so it said they have temporarily moved, so it said they're going to be in the Tropics Trail near the forest of Uko. We got Pelican Patio. Oh, this is a nice little shaded area. Got some chairs and benches to sit on. So in here we're going to see red-ruffed lemur, American white pelican, and Dalmatian pelican. This is all super wonderful. Do you see the pelicans right there? Yeah, so that island over there is where they have the red-ruffed lemurs, but with this tree in the way, it's kind of hard to see it, so I'm gonna go on the other side. Hopefully I can get a clear view of it. Yeah, so right over here is a view of the red-ruffed lemur island. You can kind of see the lemurs resting on top of that little area there, so they are there. Yeah, so hopefully I'll try to check back here later and see if the red-ruffed lemurs have moved to a different spot. So here we got black and white ruffed lemur, American white pelican, and Dalmatian pelican. Yeah, this is the island that has the black and white ruffed lemur, so hopefully when I get to that side, I'll get a nicer view of the lemurs. Yeah, so this whole water area, I'm guessing, is where all the pelicans usually be in. Looks like they all chose to be over there. Yeah, so on the other side here, I got a nice view of the black and white ruffed lemur, and he's actually sleeping in that hammock there. Kind of see him there. Yeah, he's sleeping in that hammock there. I got zebra overlook. Yeah, it's really cool. You got the stairs here, and also got a little ramp for people who have strollers or wheelchairs. You got Grevy zebra. Another really impressive habitat. So just as a heads up warning, you are going to be hearing me say the word impressive or awesome or amazing a lot. Because these habitats are just amazing. So there's two zebras, one standing behind the other one. I'm trying to get you a view of the second zebra, but unfortunately it's a rear side view of the second one. We can kind of see both zebras. I'm showing you the map again so you can see where I'm at. So I just finished seeing the zebras. Now I'm in the backtrack. Check out all those animals. See the maned wolf and monkey village, and head down this trail past the tropics trail to the orangutans, the tigers, and everything in this area. So then I'm in the backtrack again. See the forest of Uco, and then see the, looks like that's a greater one-horned rhino. Oh, we got maned wolf. Yeah, do you see the maned wolf right there? That's a cool looking animal. Sorry, I kind of zoomed out there. He was laying down. Oh, he looks cute. Yeah, he looks super cute. He kind of looks like a fox, but clearly he is a wolf. It's a very magnificent animal. The maned wolf does have lots of space for him to be in. It's wonderful. Alright, so we'll follow the signs, head toward the monkey village, tropical birds, and orangutans. You also got a little splash pad here. You can stay nice and cool on a hot day. This is nice. A carving of a pelican. It's got the, it says Phoenix Zoo on there. Here we got monkey village. A common squirrel monkey. Yeah, that's actually a walk-through area you can go into. I'm gonna see if I can find the squirrel monkey. Alright, so I'm looking for the squirrel monkey. I don't really see him anywhere. So I think I'm gonna still looking for him. Alright, so I do see the squirrel monkey. He's actually in the tree there. He's right up in the tree. Yeah, I can kind of see him right up there in the tree top. We got a second one climbing down to the trees. You can see him moving around to the trees there. Yeah, so they are up in the trees there. There's a third one up in the trees. Yeah, there's a third one up in the trees here. It's kind of hard to see with all the leaves in the way. It's nice. This here tells you the rules from whenever you go in. It tells you the layers of the rainforest. The emergent layer, canopy, understory, and the forest floor. Yeah, so I'm inside here. Wow, some very gorgeous flowers. So I've been seeing a lot of gorgeous flowers at some of the zoos during my road trip so far since it is spring. Yeah, so the monkeys or the squirrel monkeys are actually up in the trees. It's gonna be hard to see them, but hopefully I can get a nice view. Oh, I do see one. Do you see a squirrel monkey? On a little rope there. Got one going on the rope. Oh, here comes the second one. Really cute.
And then she was like,
another
oh wait,
one
we
there.
can't. We have somewhere, we were on a schedule. Yeah. So she's like, I don't know what I was thinking.
Two of them there.
10 minutes, everyone, we're out.
Yeah, this is very, very wonderful.
Yeah, I felt bad for this.
Wonderful area. I'm guessing over there is the nighttime area for the squirrel monkeys. So the doors are open so they can go inside whenever they want to. Alright, so I'm going to head back the way I came in. I actually go on this side once you're heading out, and I go on this side whenever you're coming in. Also like all the palm trees I'm seeing at the zoo. Because ever since I crossed into Arizona on this road trip, I've been seeing a lot of palm trees lately. Because over here's another view of all the different islands at all the different lemurs. You can see this, the red-ruffed lemur island. See some pelicans have went out to the island, looks like. And so over here I can see there's a couple habitats here, and see one of them, I see there's some rheas. Yeah, there's 3 rheas in that habitat. And there's another habitat here. Looks like there's some crested screamers. I've seen them before at a couple other zoos before, so I do know that those are crested screamers.